Oh, Mr. Clean B. And we back in the building. What can I say? Yaggah all day, every day. We rapping for the beat all day. Yes. What can I say? I don't know how to rap for a play. And you know I'm coming with the freestyle. You know you rap on the freestyle. Yaggah all day. You can call me up because I can tell you how you want to holler me up. Ooh. What can I say? Yaggah all day. And you can't tell me what can I do? What can I say? This is a freestyle show, so I want to tell you all this. Everybody want to know what's going on. Mr. Clean B want to rap this on. It's on its own. Yaggah all day. What it do about? What do about? It's to be do. America, we love you. Yes, indeed. I said we love you. Yeah, I said we love you, man. I said we love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yaggah. Mr. Clean B, Dr. Shine. You are live right now at KRDP 9.7 FM. Yes, indeed. So we appreciate the love and support. Y'all can share, you know what I'm saying, the broadcast, you know what I'm saying, wherever you at. You know, if you're driving on your car right now, you know what I'm saying, you can just let your people know, you know what I'm saying, that we are live right now. And I will just do a little freestyle because, you know, we are going live in a few minutes. So, you know, they wanted me to make sure that, so I have to make sure that y'all can hear me. You know, we are going live in a few minutes. Make sure that everybody staying tuned. There you go. Y'all can hear this, right? Big shout out to Elena Yaggah. Thank you for joining the broadcast. Yaggah. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that we are good, we are live, we are prosperous. You know what I'm saying? We are just, you know, everybody can hear us, but I know it's live right now. You know, we got to pay some bills. We got to pay some bills. Yaggah. You know what I'm saying? But today's a freestyle show, man. It's hot. You know, my advice is just please stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Just stay hydrated. Let me make sure that I am good. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Right on. It sounds like we're good. We sound like we are good. It sounds like we are on point. Yes, indeed. Y'all can check us out live at www.listen2krdp.com. You know what I'm saying? Or if you are somewhere driving on the east side or the west side, I actually know the east side, Mesa, Tempe. You know what I'm saying? You can check us up. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I gotta make sure I share some love to my sister.
This poem is entitled Black Woman.
Yes, indeed.
She walks with the grace of a panther, black that is, with childbearing hips and full lips and kinky hand of a voluptuous derriere. See, her skin color comes in 16 shades. So that's 16 ways to identify and familiarize herself with her own kind. And the blown mind should be the results of feasting your eyes on the way that she glides. See, inside lies her strength. So to identify her to her strength will diminish the essence and beauty upon which she exists. See, in her heart, where the thought unfurls, and though she suffered as a child, a small girl, in essence, her blessings being the mother of all worlds. And I've called girls, but not called girls, but only to involve girls, to evolve girls into being queens and lovers and loving mothers with the cream of substance to rise above others. See, she gives birth to solar systems. She is polarity, distinguishing polar positions. She is the most sacred, protected possession in the museum. So when you see her, you don't think of Sojourner the Truth, or Makari Hatshepsut, or Angela Davis, who stood for something, or Harriet Tubman, who freed slaves and helped them, or Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, the ISIS Papers, the life of a nation saturated in calamity. So why not enthrone those who are the backbone of humanity?
Yes.
Why? Because
shout to all my sisters out there, man. All the people,
so much, we don't
whether
respect
you're
the
nice,
of life.
you're humble, you're conservative, you're liberal, you're crazy. I still love you.
Give recognition to sheep who picks up the slack in black men.
My birthday is coming, damn it. Leo again, baby. Leo again, baby.
With the lack of appreciation given to the mothers of our nation.
What did I say?
So without further ado, respect, admiration, veneration, and love is overdue. It should be intended, extended, and given to none other than the black woman.
Let me make sure that everybody can hear us on Instagram. Last time, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Welcome to the Yaggah moment. Please enter all passwords to activate the volume. Welcome to the Yaggah moment Radiocast.
DJ Kayla Minor, giving a shout out to Mr. Clean B and the Yaggah movement, straight from the 313 to the 602. You know how we do. Y'all need to tune in every Saturday between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Check us out at KRDP, that's 90.7 FM, or listen online to listen to KRDP.com. He's going to have the livest artist, that Afro beats the reggaeton. You need to just y'all, peace.
Brand new banger.
That's a brand new banger. Big shout out to Mojave. Yes, and big shout out to Mojave, man. Yes, and this is a brand new banger for Mojave. I'm just saying. I hope you guys love my hat, because I believe in America. Yes, indeed. Pay your taxes. You go to the store, you pay your taxes, right? You know what I'm saying? Please, whatever y'all do, if you're in Phoenix, Arizona, drink some water. Okay, please drink some water, all right? I know it's not pink, it's red. It's just dark red. All right, and it says something for affirming Christ. So it's a battle of the church, all right? I'm just saying right now. It means I have to be safe. But today, we got some news that we like to share with y'all. It's a freestyle show. As you guys can see, like I got to shine, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? We're all going to play some music because I know it's hot. And, you know, I know Phoenix, Arizona, per se, Arizona, period, is so hot that a lot of us out there usually don't like to go out. I want to give a big shout out to the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge, most definitely. Man, for those out there who have not been there, most definitely, it's a new vibe, it's a new experience. You know what I'm saying? Chill vibe. You know what I'm saying? If I can just say, for those who goes to the dispensary, you know what I'm saying? If I can say that without, you know, mentioning any names out there.
Well, it's an outdoor area.
It's indeed outdoor area.
People like to get their coffee, their tea, and they bring whatever they want.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pass the dutchie up on the left hand side. That's what he said, you know what I'm saying? But big shout out to the Cinnamon Cigar and Coffee Lounge, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We've been out there just, you know what I'm saying, representing KRDP, you know what I'm saying, all day, every day. So far sounds, entertainment, most definitely on deck, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their music selection. So, you know, we out there just networking. I believe, like I tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, the goal is to network. And also, you know what I'm saying, I went by the Westgate, you know, we met some YouTube influencers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to King, you know what I'm saying? He's a YouTube prank or whatever, you know,
he's a prankster.
He's a prankster in Phoenix, y'all. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, you know, we're finding talents out here in Phoenix, Arizona. And it's time to recognize those sounds. Even if it's hot, we still find sound. That is amazing right there. You know what I'm saying? Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. I'm just saying, hold on.
The Yaggah Movement Radiocast every Saturday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. every sort of time, live and direct. Radio KRDP-FM on G. Yaggah. Let's get it on.
Bless up. Big shout out. Angel Apparel, big shout out to you. Big shout out. Share the broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Tell your friends, your other friends, your other friends. That we live. Yaggah, yaggah. Are you ready to talk about it? I'm ready.
This is the Yaggah Radiocast.
Aye. Oh, thank you. We are live.
We are live.
We are live. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. Yes, it is hot outside, y'all. It is hot outside. Mr. Clean B, Dr. Shine. Welcome back to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Again, live via KRDP 90.7. Yes, indeed. Or you can tune in to listen number 2, KRDP.com. Most definitely. Today it's a freestyle show today because it's hot. I know folks out there want to stay cool. So please, whatever you do, if you are in Phoenix, Arizona, stay cool, stay hydrated, please. You know what I'm saying? Drink your water, you know what I'm saying? If you got your lady at home, tell her, hey, man, squeeze me tight, you know what I'm saying? Love me tight, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you love me tight, yes. Yes, and yaggah, yaggah. I'm just saying, Dr. Sean, I'm just giving the advice to everybody out there. But anyway, we are going to start the show because we got some news to share with y'all. And also, we got some relationship talk because I got some serious talk to ask for all you ladies out there. You know what I'm saying? This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. It's going to get hot out here. Let's get it, baby. Yaggah.
Yaggah.
Woohoo. Oh.
I like that one.
Hey, disturb you. Hey, disturb you. Hey, whoa. Hey, yo, what up? You know, creative. What up? Most definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, today we are going to just keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? But we have some serious stuff that we are going to jump on. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely, man. Like I said, big shout out to the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge. You know what I'm saying? For giving us the opportunity, the platform to pretty much showcase and network and meet up a lot of folks out there who are joining us. You know what I'm saying? Who are enjoying what we're doing, but also mostly just bringing, you know what I'm saying, the networking environment, the connection. You know what I'm saying? I believe a lot of us out there, my phone is going, whatever's going on with my phone, they need to stop right now. I didn't just cut off my volume right now. Okay, hold on. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm sorry about this shit.
Like with the movie Silence.
You know what I'm saying? There you go, silence. Silencio. Todo silencio. Todo silencio. Todo silencio. Vamos. That's what I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is this, man. You know, so those out there who are first love, you know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. And I would like to let you know that my birthday is coming, you know what I'm saying? And I'm turning 26 years old, okay? I would like to let everybody know out there, yes, indeed, Mr. Clinby is turning 26 years old again, all right? Again.
Okay.
So please do not even try to discriminate, play, hate, or say anything. Man, look, man, your hairline. Look, man, look. My hairline is called Stress of America. Okay, when America stress your hair out, and your hairline gets too deep to the point that you know what I'm saying, you have to have a toupee, or your mother is advising you to get fake hair. You know what I'm saying? I was just told to even go Jerry Curl. You know what I'm saying? Soul Glow. You know what I'm saying? Silky Smooth and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sexual Chocolate and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that's pretty. But you know what? Look. All I'm saying is this, man. All I'm saying is this. You know what I'm saying? I'm 26 years old. My birthday is coming. You know what I'm saying? You need to show me some love. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm going to tell y'all to a Cash Me app. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cash me app, you know what I'm saying? Not me, not Mr. Clean Beat, but you can cash app Safari Sounds Entertainment just to say happy birthday, Mr. Clean Beat. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Clean Beat, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for looking so young, you know what I'm saying? So looking good, you know what I'm saying? Looking fresh indeed, you know what I'm saying? Look, like I said, don't say anything. Don't you call me. Look, if you want to call me right now, 602-633-2662. And then you can let me know about my hairline, okay? You can tell me, look, man, you know what I'm saying? What can I do to let my hair grow naturally? Naturel, okay? On va faire ça naturel, okay? C'est ce qu'on va faire. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do the Franglish in here. That's how we're going to start doing that. Can we start doing that? I'm sorry. To all my American brothers and sisters out there, yes, indeed. Today is the Franglish freestyling Yaggah Movement Radiocast. And that's how we go. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I am just saying. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be here right now. And I want to say that I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say thank y'all for just loving me every day, for inspiring me to just be a better person. And I want to give a big shout out to love. Big shout out to anybody out there in a good relationship. Or if you have a good relationship, please say yaga, yaga, yaga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you, but I know if you do have a good relationship, if your relationship is solid, I mean, yes, it's going to be challenging. And we have a question for all the ladies out there to ask y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I actually asked Dr. Shine, and I know I got laughed at, but you know, I have to ask the question because as a man, and I'm pretty sure that every man out there would like to know, because as we are getting mature, you know what I'm saying? We want to know, you know what I'm saying? What makes a man bad in bed? What makes a man bad at sex, ladies? I mean, I'm sorry. Can I get a yaga right there? Because some of y'all can't hear me right now. Like I said, ladies, I know some of y'all always complain. I hear stories, horror stories. All right. What I'm saying is this, ladies.
What do they say in the story?
You know what I'm saying? Well, I have to elaborate that live on the show.
Yeah,
you know, I cannot tell this to all of y'all out there like this because some of y'all might, you know, kind of get the drippity drop. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to bring the drippity drop. You don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Tippity top. You know what I'm saying? Loopity hop. You know what I'm saying? Drip drop. All that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it nice, silky, smooth, suavemente. Yes, indeed. Suavemente. Yaga, yaga, yaga. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? Boricua, todos mis amigos, mis amigas, mis compadres. Te quiero, todos mis amigos. Yes, indeed. Yaga, yaga, yaga. Je vous aime, tous mes amis. Yes, indeed. That was French. That was, you know, Espanol. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was the Espanol, Franco, English. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how we roll. You know what I'm saying? You know, we roll. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we have a spoken word.
The truth that
You know what I'm saying?
what they see on TV is deception, and they don't need to catch that interception. What they need is education.
Yes, indeed.
A lot of times, we want someone else to do our jobs. And then we claim that we got robbed because we didn't take the time to invest in our own nest. See, we let our birds fly high, but we never teach them how to use their wings.
No.
So instead, they see all kinds of things and monkey see and monkey do, but whose fault is that? Not you? Well, it's hard for me to believe that you would conceive that someone else would take your bird and teach them how to use their wings.
Big shout out. For those out there who are wondering about the list of all the artists that we are featuring, first of all, big shout out to all the artists that we are featuring. I want to say thank y'all for showing love, for showing support, for bringing your talent via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Big shout out to Lady Film 30. If you're making a film out there, put me in, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's clean for the children, you know what I'm saying? If it is a documentary, because, you know, I'm into politics, you know what I'm saying? I might run one day, you know what I'm saying? I might run one day, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got that hat, because I love where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to all, you know what I'm saying, my beautiful American brothers and sisters out here paying taxes, making their dream come true, and not being afraid of going against what is right. You know what I'm saying? What is wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care whether you're black, white, Latino, immigrant, wherever you come from, whatever background that you came from. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. Indeed. Keep it real. Because we got politicians out there who don't care about your needs, who don't care about how you think, who don't care about how you feel. Yes, and I'm just saying, because, you know what I'm saying? I had some talk, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Sean even brought some news, which I believe we are going to talk about this when the time is right. When the time is right. But please, do me a favor, everybody. Pay attention to your politicians. Pay attention to your social politicking that's going on in your neighborhood. Not your president, not Smokey Joe, not Hunter Biden, because I know everybody's going to think that, oh, Hunter Biden is a crooked man. Blah. I mean, no, that's not the focus right there, right now. They are banning books right now. They are minimizing our kids' intelligence so they will not think further into the future, yo. Do y'all realize that for a fact? Do y'all realize that? But anyway, you know, Dr. Shea got some news because, you know what I'm saying, I'm all about the news. And I know we are going to elaborate on Darlene Russell.
Carlee?
Or Carlee, excuse my French. Carleisha Russell, excuse my
AKA
French.
Carlee Russell.
AKA Carlee Russell, you know what I'm saying? I know there has been some backlash.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And we are going to elaborate on that. We are going to elaborate in. Y'all can call us, you know, even put a comment, 602-633-2662. You can call us and let us know. I mean, you can even put a comment. I read it live and direct via KRDP 90.7. And I'm gonna let you know how I feel because I know last time when I spoke about sisters disappearing in the news, not talking about it, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole different scenario. But now, and I actually explained that to Dr. Shine. I explained that to a lot of folks, and I would like to explain to all of y'all out there, most definitely, because the hypocrisy, how can I put this in English? Because my Franglish is quite strong today. You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about the duality.
Indeed, the duality. Yaggah.
Or some people would say the disparity in treatment.
Oh, Yaggah. See, Dr. Sean, I'm Mr. Clean B, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I told you I don't speak English. I'm just a griot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't speak English. I'm a griot. Yaggah. That's how we roll, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's how we roll. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is this, man. You know what I'm saying? The disparity and also the shame that I want to bring up to the sisters, man. Big shout out to all the queens out there. I know some of y'all sisters out there may not like me, you know what I'm saying? But I love you. You know what I'm saying? Chocolate Sunday, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cocoa butter, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Africana, you know what I'm saying? Melanin Queen, you know what I'm saying? Bootylicious, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yaggah. See, I know what I'm saying? Yaggah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yaggah, you know what I'm talking about? Bootylicious. Shout out to all them queens out there. You know, we have to give respect to them queens. You know what I'm saying? We have to give respect to them queens. They need our loves. They need our love, our pleasure. And brother, man, stay tuned because I asked Dr. Shine and I asked a lot of women, you know what I'm saying? Because we need to learn as we go further, you know what I'm saying, as we get mature, so we can learn the game, so we can learn how to work it. Like Miss Elliott said, work it, you know what I'm talking about? Work it, you know what I'm talking about? Yes, indeed. Ladies, like I said, what makes a man bad at sex or in bed? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Ladies, please just write something so I can learn something, man. So I can take it with me. I have my pen, my pencil. I'm at school today. It's hot outside.
It is hot.
You know, it is hot. We're gonna make it hot today. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, they're gonna make it hot with your comments. You know what I'm saying? If it's nasty, I'm gonna keep it PG. I'm gonna keep it G for the children. You know what I'm saying? But the stuff that I just heard. You know what I'm saying? I think if I repeat that on the air right now, I have to make sure that
You do the
I do the cleaning
Sesame
part.
Street game.
Yeah, the Sesame Street game language. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because I cannot say certain things that these women said about that question that I asked. You know what I'm saying? Because all the answer was just simple. I was like, yo, lady, so you know, for men, you know, like myself or any man out there who wants to know the game about your ladies, like what makes a man bad at sex? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know some of y'all complain a lot. Some of you always say different things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, like, okay, so I'm confused here. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, you guys always want this, you want that, but that's not what you want and all that good stuff. But you know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's coming up in the second hour, y'all. In the second hour. Yes, indeed. And that's how we're gonna roll. You know what I'm saying? I'm even hot right now. Y'all can see my hairline. Look at this. Don't say anything about my hairline, okay? Don't say nothing about my hairline right now. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. Let's get it, baby. Woohoo! Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. No fake news today, y'all. No fake news today. Yaggah, 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 man. I am so hot. I am so hot, man. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Now, I want to give a big shout out because we just did the premiere for the second week in a row. Big shout out to Mojave Kotu Vibe on Vibe, and which we premiere last Saturday. Most definitely. Big shout out to Mojave Kotu. And also, he had a show last night too at the AZ Theater Center, I believe. So big shout out to Mojave for his move and his endeavors that he's doing right now, most definitely. And also, we played some brand new. This was a request, and I have to play for the second week. Also, this is Dorku and Aria Star. Disturbing You, a very, very nice track. No, I actually love it, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta keep it real. Nice. Yes, indeed. And also, we play some Real Love, Captain Black. Yes, indeed. Big up to Captain Black with Real Love, most definitely. And we got some spoken word Wings by Dr. Sean, most definitely. Yes, indeed. Big up. And Jomel Reese, Hustle and Get It. And my sister, the boss lady, Emmanuel, the Togolese featuring Master Just at 18, yaga, yaga, yaga. We got more in the vote for you. We got more music in the vote for you. So y'all stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? If wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? If you're driving on the east side, Mesa, Tempe, Chandler, Gilbert, or somewhere in Apache Junction, you know what I'm saying? You can tune in to 90.7 FM, okay? Or if you're somewhere at home watching your TikToking, you don't stop it, you know what I'm saying? Instagramming, you can go online and be, you know what? Let me use my iPhone and type www.listen number two KRDP.com. Yaga, 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 and listen to me live and direct. Now, before we go to our news, Dr. Sean, would you help us play some bills? Yaga, 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 indeed, yaga.
The AARP Fraud Watch Network can help you keep yourself and your family safe from fraud and scams. To learn more, visit aarp.org/Fraud Watch Network for news and tips on how to spot common scams. And to learn about and report scams in your area, visit aarp.org/Fraud Watch Network.
Yaga, yaga, yaga. Big shout out, most definitely. Now, also, I would like to make an announcement, a special announcement. So, for those out there who are listening to us today, moving forward until August the 19th, we are going to have a giveaway, basketball game giveaway from for the Phoenix Mercury. So big shout out to the Phoenix Mercury right now, most definitely. And it's a giveaway via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. It's a free ticket. You know what I'm saying? So for those out there who are joining the show or who are leaving any type of information, we are going to create a game so we can be able to involve, you know what I'm saying, everybody out there. I know folks out there wants to bring their loved ones, their significant others. So we are going to create that 2-ticket special where if you call and whoever winners, we can announce it live via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast on August the 19th, okay, of this year, all right? Not next year, this year. So we got free tickets of the Phoenix Mercury versus the Indiana Fever. That's going to be happening on August 20th. So the game is going to be on August 20th, but we are going to make sure that you guys are winning, wherever is the winner at. And I'm not going to be doing the winning all that stuff. I make sure Dr. Sean, I'll bring the kids to decide who is the winner. Because some of you might say, Mr. Clean B, you sound like a dictator. You might have your friends, you know what I'm saying? You might do the little giveaway and make everything great again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop right now, Dr. Sean. I'm gonna stop. Anyway, we got some news to share with y'all. So, and also, before we start our news, next week is First Friday, and we would like to invite all of our peers, especially it's going to be a grown and sexy First Friday at the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge. So next week it's a free entrance, you know what I'm saying? For those out there who, you know what I'm saying, who likes to pass the fire, you know what I'm talking about? Yaggah. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know how we do, you know what I'm saying? But, First Friday, come with your family, you know what I'm saying? Come with your loved ones at the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge.
It's pet friendly too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look,
it's not very often you can go out and bring your children and your pet.
Yes, indeed. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It is all good. It is all gravy. And all we want to do is we want to have our First Friday KRDP out there, the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, mostly just representing First Friday and just networking, you know what I'm saying? So we are going to be out there. So First Friday, next Friday, most definitely, we are going to announce that up in the second hour. So we're all going to let you know what's popping. But First Friday, KLDP Forest Entertainment at the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge, most definitely we want to be there at 8 p.m., starting at 8 p.m., you know what I'm saying? But you all can come through at 6, 6:30, 7, you know what I'm saying? Sit down, network, you know what I'm saying? Mingle up with a bunch of businesses, entrepreneurs, and Denver brothers and sisters out there. So you already know how we do, you know what I'm saying? So First Friday, at the Ceremony Cigar and Coffee Lounge, Yaggah. Now, Dr. Sean, I know you got some news that you want to share with us, but I know I have a news that we are going to jump on, which kind of like took me off a little bit. But I know what is it? I know besides, there's I know we're going to talk about that too, the Tupac, right?
Okay.
The Tupac investigation. We're going to talk about that later.
Right. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess better late than never.
Yeah. Because that
do some police work.
Yeah, and I know you got some stuff about that just happened, but also what other news that we just your former president, got indicted again. You know what I'm saying? Your former president got indicted again. Dr. Shah, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I heard something about obstructing justice.
Yeah.
I think I heard.
Erasing, on the Rams and stuff like erasing the IT tech, erase something. Anyway, I ain't going to be ratting because I told you already. We ain't no Tekashi 6ix9ine in here. Y'all do your information, but we are going to share some good information, most definitely, because you already know how we do at the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Now, I don't know. What has been going on, Dr. Sean?
Well, you started off with Carlee Russell, so I guess we can start there.
Yes.
With the fact that she now has apologized. She did receive 2 charges of misdemeanors.
Oh.
She bonded out. But she is admitting that it was a hoax.
It was a hoax. And, first of all, when I heard the news, when I heard the news, we were both shocked about how, what I'm saying, someone disappeared. And so all of a sudden, the news media seems to be gravitating on, what's going on.
Like wildfire.
Yeah.
Which, traditionally, I was kind of impressed that someone who looked like me actually was being searched for. But then when they started talking about her search history and they started making her Instagram post public about, being sort of, she liked very much the Taken series for years. Right. So I don't know if this was like one of those things where she can knock it off her bucket list now because, she had her experience of what it would be like to almost not get kidnapped. I don't know. Yes.
And, what's crazy, I was just listening to a story about, the child in the village, who kept, tricking the elders about the wolves, the crying wolves.
Yeah.
First of all, for those out there who are listening to us, especially to any children out there, do not lie. Do not learn how to lie. Do not falsify anything. Don't try to make an allegation that is not true. Kids, don't lie. Lying is bad.
because lying will get you accountability in the future to the point that nobody's going to believe you when you tell them the truth. Now, the thing about her is this. Now, she lied. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now I'm not sure her history. I'm not sure, what I'm saying, her background. We don't know nothing about this. But the one thing that I've noticed is it like you mentioned earlier. Yes, the news media, jumped on it. They pretty much got on it. They were like very gravitated on the news to the point that they actually exposed the system up, right? Now, back in a few weeks ago, prior shows ago, I always express how the news media never pays attention to some of our peoples, from immigrants, from even to the Native Americans, to minorities per se, right. To where they don't they don't pay attention to any kidnapping or abduction, to our women and our community, and because when you listen to any news or watch any news for like weeks until they find the capture or the abductor, and then it's coming like broad, nationwide. And this one, I mean, yes, she made a mistake. Yes, she lied. But I remember at one point, Dr. Sean, when those Karen were coming out of the woodwork, right? When they were calling the cops, I'm still talking about, hey man, there's a big brown, man who wants to kidnap him while she's out there actually making false allegations, right? And I remember how the news media, first of all, before they even found out those Karens were lying, because all them Karens. If you're a good Karen, I love you. Okay, not you, okay? Now all your Karens out there, because I know some of your Karens are good Karens, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? You know what I'm talking about exactly. Now, those Karens, they were on TV, they were being so broadcasted on TV. Oh, look at them Karens, to the point that they're on TikTok or Instagram. I remember that lady who called that brother who had, because she, the man told her not to have the dog in the park. Okay, how was the news, vilify her as much as they're doing with Sister Russell? Why is this to the point that, okay, so because she's a liar, let's broadcast her, her, like, in French we say mensonge, what I'm saying, the lying ways, not to the point that nobody knows her history, right? We don't know if she has like she's a pathological liar. We don't know if she has a history of lying, not just in public, but in her own peers, amongst her peers. We don't know that. We don't know that history. All we know is she made a hoax. She lied. The news is just gravitating on that and assuming that, because she lied. And what really is concerning is the fact that they may use her as an example by stating that, because she lied, we cannot, and if we are hearing that any sisters out there are disappearing, what I'm saying, we are not going to focus on those type of stories.
Well, the truth is that many melanated women are disappearing.
Exactly.
Whether they're Black, brown, I mean, it's something that's going on. Human trafficking is real. And when we look at it, typically investigations aren't happening at the same rate as they do for other individuals. So, hopefully that this story, this Carlee Russell story, actually is going to be the norm, where something happens and it is brought to national attention and it's explored. Hopefully that becomes the new norm. I'm going to take the positive approach.
Yes.
And kind of hope that that we do better than stereotyping people based on the action of one. Even though our country is really good at doing that.
Right. Right on.
I mean, as a nation, we are as a nation, we are very driven by stereotypes.
Yes.
And we need to do better. So I'm just gonna put it out there. We're gonna do better. This is just the first time that I've seen a story like this drawn out. But you know what? It's not gonna be the last time.
Well, I hope I hope it's something that we all can just learn from, because, like I said, every time I'm hearing a story like this, they will always use that as a propaganda by pretty much making their point across by saying that we are not going to focus on those type of individuals or those type of groups or or those type of gender, because we already know how they act. Like you mentioned, one act does not mean that everyone are the same, because even as we are speaking right now today, there are a lot of African American sisters out there. There's a lot of minority sisters out there, a lot of immigrant sisters who are missing right now.
Right.
But they don't talk about none of them stories. They are just focused on just one story who does not have nothing to do with people's livelihood. You know what I'm saying? But just distracting, the matter, or just getting people angrier. Because that's what I just felt that it was just a moment just to get folks out there, angry, upset, and then just write off by saying that, well, what I'm saying, like, this is what happened because this is what you guys have to get from the media. And it is unacceptable. I always mention that some of the medias out there can be hypocrites when it comes to coverage and news, or actually broadcasting the truth or the facts of the matter. That's all it is. And my concern is with that is, and I heard a lot of speculation. I've heard a lot of people's opinion. I'm not here about opinion. I'm just here about for educational resource, for educational purposes. And we hope that she's fine. We hope that she seek the help, the assistance that she needs, and not repeating that stuff again.
Right.
But also,
I mean, she'll either. I mean, after they do the final investigation, because there is a judicial process. So just because she's charged doesn't mean that she's been convicted. Doesn't mean that there's still investigations going on. And with her confession that it was a hoax, then she'll probably take a plea and things will go that way. But I mean, we have to look at the real stats that it's reported. And this is by blackandmissinginc.com.
Right on.
That about 40% of the cases of missing persons are of people of melanation. So they say even though the African Americans make up 13% of the population, they make up almost half of the missing person.
And then
so we don't want to take the issue lightly. I mean, it's almost, knowing that she said that she was following a toddler for 600 yards, I kind of think they already knew. I mean, according to how the media was relating the story, that they kind of knew that there were some holes and gaps in the story.
Yeah, and they could have just said you need some type of assistance, some type of help, some type of counseling. Maybe she was going through a mental breakdown. Maybe she was going through some type of depression. I mean, that's what I'm saying. We don't know. But
don't know. I mean, but we do know that this case is solved.
Yep.
And it was solved in short order. Unlike the next case we'll talk about, the Tupac.
Oh man, which is gonna be in the second hour. I want y'all to stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? We are going to come back. We'll talk about the Tupac case. So y'all stay tuned. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. Yeah. Hey. Who killed Machiavelli? You know what I'm saying? Who killed Tupac, y'all?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We need to find out. I mean, nowadays, TPD being investigated. I mean, Dr. Sean, you got the news. You know, so all I can tell you my recollection of what happened in September 7th, 1996. I told y'all, hey, look. I told y'all I'm 26 years old, all right? I'm 26. Don't hate on me, all right? I'm just a young, you know what I'm saying? They say black don't crack. Big shout out to Pam Grier, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The real Foxy Brown, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
And a big shout out to all the melanated queens out there who look so young. Like some of y'all who look like you're in your 20s, but you're really like 47, 48 years old. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know who you are. Yeah, you know who you are. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah.
I remember when I heard the news, I felt like personally hurt. I mean, it was it wasn't that I was into his whole message.
Mm-hmm.
It was the fact that he was so powerful in his music at the time.
Oh, Tupac.
Tupac, yeah. Yeah. And the news that he was gone, it was like we all lost a part of ourselves at that time.
So I remember when Tupac got shot, like, he got shot, like 9 times and came back and went to jail. You know what I'm saying? He even got shot for the children who don't know, I ain't gonna say on the air, but he got shot in the area where it hurts a lot. You know what I'm saying? It hurts very, in Spanish, I think can I say in Spanish?
I mean, we're not on the air.
I think in Spanish it says culo, you know what I'm saying? Culo way. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed, Brother Calvin. Brother Calvin, Yaggah, yes, indeed. Who killed Tupac, Brother Calvin? Who killed Tupac? Brother Calvin, who killed Tupac, man? Who killed Tupac? Was it, who did it? You know what I'm saying? We want to know who did it, Brother Calvin. Who did it? You know what I'm saying? Oh. This is the African. Yes, indeed. Yaggah.
Burundi, officially the Republic of Burundi, is a landlocked country in the Great Rift Valley at the junction between the African Great Lakes region and East Africa. It is bordered by Rwanda to the north, Tanzania to the east and southeast, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo to the west. Lake Tanganyika lies along its south.
Big shout out to Burundi, y'all. Big shout out.
Gitega and Bujumbura, the latter being the country's largest cities. Kirundi, the indigenous language, is the national language spoken by all Burundians, used more in informal social settings. Also, Kirundi, French, officials, Swahili are also spoken in Burundi. Burundi's total population was
coming up. Yaggah. The system, yes, indeed. Almost 30 years later.
2022 and 2020. The official estimate for Burundi's GDP was $9 billion at the end of 2022. And
the system did
it. Terms,
the system did it. Big shout out to Master Kennedy again. Yes, indeed. Ghana girl, all day, man. All day. We love it out here.
The currency used in Burundi is the Burundi francs, the Yaggah. Burundi gained independence from the Belgians on July 1st, 1962, and which is celebrated in each July 1st of each year. The region was part of the territory known as Rwanda Burundi under Belgian colony rule, which also includes what is now the country of Rwanda. Burundi's political system is that of a presidential representative democratic republic.
Y'all please share my broadcast. Share the broadcast. KRDP 9.7. Mr. Clinby, Dr. Sean representing. You know what I'm saying? For the love and unity. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about black support. Invest in us so we can be able to give y'all the community. Yes, indeed.
From August 2005 until his death in June 2020. The current president of Burundi is Evariste Ndayishimiye since 18 June 2020. The first inhabitants, the Twa Pygmies, make up to 1% of the population. The religions practiced in Burundi are Christianity, mostly Roman Catholic, also Protestants, and all the Christians. Also, traditional beliefs are also practiced in This is your African diaspora nation of the Yes. Yaggah. This is Mr. Clean B from the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Join me every Saturday from 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. Phoenix, Arizona, live and direct via KRDP 90.7 FM. Showcasing African R&B and more, featuring live interviews with the hottest talents anytime. Tune in live every Saturday at 2 p.m. at Leeson number 2, KRDP.com. Yeah.
It's the boy Jarmel Reese, and you tuned in to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast.
All right. All right. Hey, man. Shaking now, oh. Shaking now, oh. Shaking now, oh. Hey. Giovanni. Big shout out to Giovanni.
Really enjoyed the interview last
Man. Giovanni Kiyenji. Yes, indeed. Y'all go and cop this brother up. Big shout out to Master Kennedy. Y'all go and just go support these brothers, man. This is Afro-centrics right now. That's how we do it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Woo!
Enjoying the show. I did the show earlier in the week. Really nice.
I'm just saying, look, man, I've been enjoying all of y'all out there, you know what I'm saying? You know, I am going to announce some stuff, but we are going to
actually on the show earlier this week. We had
media, yes.
On the show.
Shout out to SBS Media, y'all.
Yes,
Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? Big up. I've been seeing y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brought Trey Song up in here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I was not there. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, look. I know some of y'all. Look, you know, which actress who went to an Usher concert and her man left her?
Oh, wait.
That's right. Fellas, look, I feel your pain, fellas. Do not trust your woman into one of them R&B shows, man. You know what I'm saying? Them R&B dudes will take you, they will take your woman like Usher trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying right now. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm not going to be a hater because I need that R&B music to make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Look, I want to say this. Trey, I used to play hit on Trey because someone that I care for used to like him a whole lot. And I was like, man, this man better than me. You know what I'm saying? He's skinny. You know, I'm buff. You know what I'm saying? And all he has is he has dreads. He was cornrow. And yes, I did not have hair. So I understand the disparity in between. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. Let's get back. Let's get back to it. Let's get back. I know some of y'all are a bunch of haters.
Some of us.
Nobody shako. Yaggah. Shako, body. Hey, y'all already know how we do, man. Yaggah. We just played some Rautonio featuring Campo Overly Moon. And we feature our Africa diaspora of Nation of the Day, which is Burundi. So big shout out to all my Burundians out there, all my Burundians brothers and sisters representing, from the United States all over the world. Most definitely. So big shout out to y'all. So this was an info drop for all of y'all out there about Burundi information. And also we played some Giovanni Kiyenji Sheko, most definitely, he was here a few weeks ago having a great interview, give us a great acoustic performance live and direct. So big shout out to the brother, and I hope we'll see him back again, you know what I'm saying? Which I have a feeling we shall see him again, you know what I'm saying? We shall see him most definitely. Yes, indeed. Now, before I pay my bills, you already know that I want to let you know that the Yaggah Movement Radiocast will be featuring a contest, a giveaway contest for the Phoenix Mercury basketball game coming up on August the 20th. 2 tickets free. So y'all can call us at 602-633-2662. And next week we will pretty much have a game or some type of information to share with y'all, so y'all can be able to contact and get those free giveaways for the Phoenix Mercury tickets via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. And that's how we do it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's free, y'all. It's free. There's no trickery or nothing like this. It's free. Come and grab them ticket. Just but we will make sure that we show all the information. And first Friday at the Ceremony Cigar on August the 4th, most definitely. So we are going to make sure that we are going to be out there representing, networking, celebrating. I know everybody out there is hot. Please stay hydrated. But
First Friday, we are going to celebrate at the Ceremony Cigar, the Yaggah Movement Radiocast for KRDP most definitely. Now, before we go to our short topic, I'm gonna let Dr. Shine to help us pay some bills. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah.
One way listeners like you can support KRDP is by becoming one of our sustaining donors. Your financial gift supports the diverse programming you hear on KRDP. It also provides opportunities for youth, interns, and members of the Valley community to learn about broadcasting and for coverage of local arts, culture, and politics. And don't forget, your financial contribution is tax deductible. For more information or to sign up to become a KRDP sustaining donor, call 602-254-6636 or visit our website, KRDP.com, and click on the donate button on the top menu. We thank you for your generous support of KRDP.
Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. And thanks for everyone out there who have been supporting KRDP, formerly known as Radio Phoenix. I know some of those out there who have been used to Radio Phoenix, but KRDP is the new name, is the new movement. And for those out there who have been very, very supportive, we do appreciate all your love and support. And also supporting the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. You know what I'm saying? You know,
every week it seems like we have more people chiming in, and yeah, definitely leave your comments, share, like, subscribe.
You know, and you know, I believe we have some comments on our no stream right now, and I believe someone we have a big shout out, yes indeed. We have big shout out to Sal Manage, yes indeed, KRDP Silver 2 Platinum, Yaggah, 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 and the building. Y'all already know how we do that. Let me make sure I post up live and direct so everybody can know that, you know what I'm saying, Silver 2 Platinum is in the building. Yes, indeed. Phoenix, Arizona. You see, that's what I'm saying. We have to show love and support amongst each other. For every black folks out there, even including all you Africans, okay? It is time to invest amongst each other, okay? You know, it is because, you know what I'm saying, for those out there who look mean mugging, you know, to that sun, to that 115-degree weather. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It is time to come together and support each other once and for all, because everybody else is all doing it. Everybody else is all doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I do appreciate the fact that, you know what I'm saying, from the Ceremony Cigar to any platform, any places that we showcase our talent, we showcase what we do. You know, everyone seems to be behind our back. We seem to be having a great support, and we are very, very humble. You know what I'm saying? And for those out there who have shows, if you have an event going on, if you have something going on, let us know. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Like, don't be shy. Don't just, you know, if you're African American or African, okay, and you bring an artist that I know about, but somehow you keep that artist in the closet, but not letting me know, or any radio station know about, you know, thinking that social media is gonna get you what you need. I keep on telling y'all, you need radio to get to all the nuanced voices out there. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I understand some folks want to stick with their own tribe. At the same time, we are living in a world that is very diverse. And investing in someone today is very different than it was 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Well, community radio has always been really powerful in the melanated community, and media in general, as we use word of mouth, and most of our history we told orally. You know, it was always the word, you know, us speaking to each other, us vibing with each other, and passing things down. And, you know, radio is so important in getting the word out, you know, online and on the air. It's exciting to be a part of. Yes. And I know that, you know, KRDP supporting us, you know, why not give back and support?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Give back. And when we say give back, it means it doesn't have to be. I mean, look, if financially, if you don't have anything, we understand. But then again, you know, what we do is for you. You know, every shows that is going on, everything, every events that we broadcast is for you to know. We are pretty much like the griots at the station. You know, we are the messengers spreading the good vibes, spreading the good energy to all you out there who needs that good energy. And it's very significant for those out there to understand that radio will never go anywhere. I mean, even though it is changing to podcasts, there's a new evolution to media, the instrumental media nowadays. But the voice of a griot would never disappear, especially when it comes to vocal radio stations out there. Now it may be a different genre, it may be a different environment, but you still need your community radio to bring the news out there, to bring the educational substance that you need. Like we just talked about, like we always talked about every Saturday, or not just myself, from We On Point to Don't Disturb His Groove to Soul Star Live. I mean, every show that you're hearing out here that is community based. This is what we do. We give y'all what you want. It's like okra stew and fufu. You know what I'm saying? For me, if that was a radio station, that's what I want. It's like okra stew and fufu or rice. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about support. It's all about just coming together and knowing what's going on, because you never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Your son, your daughter might, be in a situation where they might need radio to reach out to the mass out there. They might, be into the entertainment world, or they might, they might ask, hey man, can you please, play my jam? Can you please, advertise what I got? Can you please, support my endeavor, support my movement? Like we saw these young brothers, Brother King with the YouTube influencer out here. And that's what we need. For all you so-called melanated brothers and sisters who talk about, and I hope I don't talk to no Uncle Ruckus out there, come together. Let's invest amongst each other. Let's invest in our community. Let's make sure that we don't look down on each other. Let's make sure that we uplift, we elevate, we invest, and especially we invest in our children, y'all. That's what I'm just saying. That's what I'm just saying. Dr. Shine, any last word that you want to keep up before we go on break real quick?
Well, they talk about iron sharpening iron. And, I know sometimes we look at other communities and we look at other businesses and we say, well, they have more resources. They have better this, they have better that. But one thing that is really, really, really cool if you can do is build together. If you see a business and it's, missing this or missing that, pull that owner aside if it's a small business and just give them the idea. Hey, have you ever thought of this? Have you ever thought of that? Let's make each other better.
Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. We'll be right back. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah.
Singer-songwriter.
All right. Yes, indeed. Let's see who can go on break. We're going to break right here, man. Can we go on break right here?
Yeah, it's a good time to go on break.
It's good. Isn't it a good time to go on break? Because we have to go on break. You know what I'm saying? This is the movement right now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take a quick break. We see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Yaga, 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 yaga. Yes. I want to make sure that we are in full force right now. You know what I'm saying? So everybody out there, we do appreciate all the love and support, and thank y'all for joining us today. Thank y'all for just being here. The question is, who killed Tupac, though? Who killed Tupac after all these years? Can you tell me? Can you please let me know who killed Tupac? You know what I'm saying? Who did it? You know what I'm saying? I would like to know. I would like to know who killed Machiavelli, Tupac or Mauro Shakur. I just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, there has been speculations. You know, there has been things that I know I can give you a few stories on where I was at, and pretty much, the information that I gathered from back then through all the years, and pretty much just learning that, it wasn't, it was an inside job. Big shout out to our brother Calvin, who mentioned that the system, yes, indeed, the system is part of some of that conspiracy going on. This is my boss right here. Big shout out to the boss man who got married. See, big shout out to Shabo Yaya. Yes, indeed. I know I have to go there a little bit. Yes, indeed, because I don't want to get caught off, because you know what I'm saying. But please, invite all your people, invite all your peers, your people, your loved ones. Tell them, look, man, we are live right now. Tell them, look, man, we are good. You know what I'm saying? Come and join us. You know what I'm saying? We know we don't have nothing to hide. If y'all have something to let us know about who killed Tupac, please let us know. We are willing to read your comments. Y'all can join us on our YouTube channel, via Safari Sound Plus TV. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. And our podcast, The Brotherly Talk, is coming back next month. I know we have a new season coming up. We have a lot of catching up to do, a lot of comments and segments that some of y'all missed that are very, very interesting. You know what I'm saying? A lot about intimacy, a lot about relationships, a lot about information. You know what I'm saying? And I do apologize for those out there who have been going to my podcast, show that, you know what I'm saying, like we have been going through some technical difficulties. But man, we are back on the grind. And you know what I'm saying, we want to make sure that, yes, wow music, yaga yaga yaga, big up wow music, yes indeed. Mr. Clean B, you know what I'm saying, got the shine live in the building right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to make sure that y'all can hear us live and clear. Please, if you can hear us, let us know. You know what I'm saying? Because last time we got cut off and we played some music that we're not supposed to be playing. You know what I'm saying? Because copywriting is very, very serious right now. So big shout out to all the artists out there who do copyright their music, because like I said, you know what I'm saying, I love anyone out there. Like y'all heard Brother Mojave talking about, copywriting, you know what I'm saying, ownership, you know what I'm saying, pretty much like being yourself entrepreneur and just network, you know what I'm saying, just be just networking and venture your network out there, you know what I'm saying, and that's what we do, you know what I'm saying, that's what we represent, you know what I'm saying, I'm not sure if I can say shout out to Detroit Tour, was definitely, I want to give a big shout out to a special person that, I've been trying to ask for a minute, you know what I'm saying, Tigres, where you at, holla at me, Tigres, you know what I'm saying, wherever you at, holla at me, all right, yaga, 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 indeed, so, you know what I'm saying, but anyway, like I said again, so who killed Tupac? Oh, yeah, I can be heard.
I'm reading them.
I can be heard.
And I'm looking at ABC News.
Mm-hmm. Oh, guys, give me the ABC News.
Right? So I didn't know that no charges had ever been filed.
Nothing was filed.
Tupac's,
Nothing
like no
was
charges
filed.
were, no charges were filed.
No,
Like not.
nothing was filed. Like, this is great. Like nothing was filed at all. Like I mean, like right now, even right, like look, I remember I was in high. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say myself. I know where I was. Okay, I told you already. I'm 26 years old again.
26.
No, forever young.
But before
You know what I'm saying? You know, look, I'm 26. For those out there wants to be play haters, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm 26 years old. My birthday's coming, so you know what I'm saying? Cash me app for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Clean B 26, Mr. Clean B. You know what I'm saying? And drop them cash app, you know what I'm saying? And let them know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm turning 26. But the whole point is I know where I was when that story came out. I know exactly where I was.
So I didn't know the police were so motivated by documentaries and movies.
Well, you know what? That's the thing too. Big shout out, and big shout out to Captain Black, you know what I'm saying? Big Air Black, you know what I'm saying? One love, yes indeed, one love. Let us know who killed Tupac. Who killed Tupac after all these years, after almost 30 years? Who killed Machiavelli, the Don? You know what I'm saying? Who killed Machiavelli? I mean, please let me know. Please let me know because I am so confused. You know what I'm saying? After all these years now, it's coming back. It is coming back. Blessings. Yes. Respect, blessings. Captain Black. Yes, indeed. Real love. We just played with Captain Black live and direct right now. I told y'all, man, we have all of our favorites, artists that we feature out here live and direct via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. I'm just saying right now.
That's so important when you get back to supporting, you know, when you, it's a whole different vibe when you're on and dealing with community radio, when you're dealing with community content.
Woo!
Because mainstream will get you messed up.
Oh my
Especially
God.
right now.
I'm telling y'all.
But we got some hot artists.
I'm telling y'all. Woo!
For real.
What can I say? Let's get on, baby. Oh. Right on. Yes, we are back again. Mr. Clean B, back to the 1, 2, 3. And you know what's up? And you know I don't rap, I do what's up. Yaggah all day, every day. And you know we don't play. We just shake it away. Shake your feathers like drip, the drop. The dripping, the drop, the drip, drop, and the don't stop.
You are genuine, gifted, and humble.
Yaggah. Hey, man, look, man, it is hot. You know what I'm saying? It is hot. You know what I'm saying? Drink some water like me. You know what I'm saying? Stay hydrated, Phoenix, Arizona. Big shout out to Phoenix, Arizona, most definitely. Now, we'll just play some tracks. Big shout out to MZ Mene, Black King. And we play some Burna Boy featuring Wizkid, Ballon d'Or, and my brother from another mother from the Ivory Coast, General Chefari, Jah is Love. And yes, indeed, I got to play this. Big shout out to Shy Boy Yaya. Yes, indeed. Can't You See featuring Dun Iyo. And my favorite lady, Carlee Uchi, Telepatia. Yes, indeed. Now, before we jump on our segment of the day, I know Dr. Shine has to help us pay some bills because I know I've been telling all of y'all out there, you know what I'm saying, who got Tupac, you know what I'm saying, who killed Tupac in, you know what I'm saying, in September 13th, you know what I'm saying, I'm just saying, 1996. I'm just saying, because this is just crazy. It's crazy news. But before we go on that one, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Shine, would you please bless us with some commercial Yaggah.
Programming on KRDP is financially supported by Westside Blues and Jazz. Located at the northeast corner of 59th Avenue and Bell Road in Glendale, performers including Big Pete Pearson, Beth Liederman, The Sugar Thieves, and Charles Lewis. WestsideBlues.com. Also on Facebook, #Westside Jazz and Blues.
Big shout out, Yaggah. You are genuine, gifted, and humble. Yaggah to all of y'all out there. Now, you know, Dr. Shine, would you please read the news? Because I believe I'm going back to a deja vu. You know what I'm saying? After all these years, because
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Because the news was you know what I'm saying, who killed Tupac? In 2023, we are still trying to find out who killed Tupac, aka Machiavelli, Tupac Amaru Shakur. For those out there for the young folks out there who don't know who Tupac Amaru Shakur is, I'll give you a little background because when I first came to the United States, I actually got introduced to Tupac when he dropped down Dear Mama. But I know Tupac, actually came all the way from the digital underground. But more, his family's background is a Black Panther background, where his mom and his auntie actually were part of the movement. His auntie's actually in Cuba right now. He actually decided to, be dreamed with the music, industry, where he was, he put out some albums, some good, content, some good influential music to this day, to where I actually listen to Tupac today. I remember in September 7th, 1996, when the news came out after the Mike Tyson fight, where Sunday morning, MTV, BET, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, for those out there who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, back in 96, you know what I'm saying, it was a breaking news that Tupac, aka Machiavelli, was shot, was shot on September 7th. And it was a 7-day theory because, everything was to an album. And he passed away, rest in peace, on September the 13th of 1996 in Las Vegas, okay? So at that time, the news was, he got shot. Nobody knows who shot him. It was a gang affiliation going on. There was some type of investigation. I know back then too, when I was realizing that, the police, the investigation wasn't even fully investigated properly, because I understood that Tupac had a reputation against the authority. I understood that back then when Tupac was alive, he was pretty much against any systematic oppression. There were stories that he shot up a police in ATL. There were stories that he was going against any authority that was pretty much oppressing the community. And even to the point that, and big shout out to our brother Calvin from Soul Star Live, that actually wrote down that he believes allegedly that the system is the reason why Tupac Amaru Shakur, aka Machiavelli, the Don, was taken away too early at the age of 26. Now, a few days ago, Dr. Sean, I just heard some news. I saw some breaking news that that brought me deja vu again, because I just thought I knew who did it. I just thought that the streets know who did it. I just thought that, well, this is it's a closed, even though it's still an open case, but the street, it's still an open case, still an open case. For those out there who don't realize, it is still an open case. Yes,
and
indeed.
According to ABC News, no charges have been filed.
No.
And investigators actually have long believed that the gunman is already dead, and that he was a victim of a separate shooting 2 years after the drive-by that took Tupac's life. So they're actually investigating right now to determine who was in the car with the person who actually did the shooting, to try to get more evidence after being inspired by the Netflix. It's hard for me to even say that with
we're going back to that.
So you have an investigation that you should be working on, but then it comes out that, okay, no charges have ever been filed. You guys, kind of just let it go. So,
let it go of an investigation.
That's pretty much what happened, and
I mean,
so they got inspired to start investigating again.
Big shout out to Netflix for all those documentaries that they've been putting out. So then investigation comes back to life. First it was the surviving the Carlee, then it was the Harvey Einstein, whatever, what I'm saying. And then now we having, and I know for a fact for years now, what I'm saying, even when they were investigating the notorious B.I.G., the Christopher Wallace case, there were like, videos, there were like folks who were actually coming on like YouTube or on certain like platforms stating that, they were either there, they saw the shooter, or they just know who shot the person. And the thing is, it takes almost 30 years to come back, and what evidence are they going to? I mean, it's not a hope. I hope there's the case is closed. There is some type of closure, to that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Tupac being assassinated, because I can just go and pretty much like Brother Calvin said, like, I can go on and pretty much just depict a lot of his enemies. We know that Tupac, the government did not like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? For his last name already was like already a danger, and him influencing not just the youth, but just now the globe. Like, I mean, everywhere you go, you can hear a Tupac or Maurice Shakur song. Before I came to America, I did not know nothing about Tupac until I got here. I mean, I know about MC Hammer, Too Legit to Quit, you know what I'm saying? I know about LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying? And I know about Rocky, but when I got here and I got introduced to pretty much, you know what I'm saying, to who Tupac was now from what the media portray him to the person and to the folks who know him, it's a whole different mentality because...
And that's typical, right? Because when you have a person who is in the industry and they're putting on a show and they're giving art, a lot of times people confuse that for the person themselves, and they refuse to acknowledge that there's a person behind the art, that the artist and the art are not always a true reflection of each other, and that at times there's a lot of depth that we don't get to see when we just look at the surface. And our society goes so knee deep into people's personal lives. I mean, especially at this point, to where you feel like the person. You feel like you're waking up to their information. It's to the point where you're seeing people's social media posts, their texts, even their Google searches. I mean, people.
AI, what up? AI, what up?
All kinds of news that comes out about individuals. So when it comes down to what his message was and the timeliness of what he was saying, and again, the gangster rap part, I really wasn't into that. But the community building, the unity, and the respect of the ancestors and the message from the ancestors, and pointing people back to study and back to read. I remember those things, and it was a lot of news. And to find out that they haven't pressed a single charge.
Okay, from my recollection of the story, they asked pretty much the suspect that they already knew who did the crime. Last time I checked, they asked the people that, hey, like, so you were there, because because the murder led to a fight that happened after the Mike Tyson fight. If I remember that, because it was Suge Knight and his and a bunch of Pyrus, bunch of Bloods, from Death Row, who jumped this one guy from another street. And then when it comes to, like I said, children, when it comes to street gangs, please read a book, stay at school, whatever your mom tells you, stay at church. Okay, if you're not a gang member, they'll go to church. Okay, I'm just saying, go to church. If you don't gangbang, please go stay at church. Okay, read a book, read Jesus Christ's book. Okay, that's what I can say. But the thing is that individual who's now passed away, that individual, everyone knew that he did it because the street were talking about that. But the thing is, the authority seems not to care about the murder because like, of course, we can blame all the source magazines and or the media or the rap game and everybody out there to fuel the East Coast West Coast issues. From what I remember, when he passed away, there was a lot of questions, like who did it, who was behind it, how come that person was not apprehended, how come the person that they questioned is being let go, and then
how did Suge Knight
not die? And then
that was one of the biggest questions that
he went around.
I remember.
I was like, hold on, like, okay.
How did Suge Knight just not die?
He got grazed in the head, like, that doesn't make sense. And then 6 days later, that brother passed away, and then you hear all the conspiracy that's going on, about his life and all that stuff, because
including that he's still alive.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? For those that, someone is in Cuba, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Allegedly.
I saw pictures of someone, it was like on Instagram 3 weeks ago, and they're like, is this too?
Man, people thought I was a Tupac at my job for a minute. I was like, are you the African Tupac or something? I was like, I could be, you know what I'm saying? I could be, you know what I'm saying? Wakanda forever, you know what I'm saying? Thug life, yes.
Well, okay, so this is a freestyle show today, right?
Yeah, it's a freestyle show.
Okay, so we're talking about no charges as far as Tupac is concerned, but did you hear about the other charges that kind of went down?
Oh, which one?
Week, with Trump.
Oh, you mean your other president who got obstruction of justice?
I wonder how many charges he's going to get and still not have to like do any jail time or get apprehended. It's weird. Like, okay, we indict you, but keep campaigning.
Keep campaigning. You know what I'm saying? Keep campaigning. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? You're a crooked person, but it's all right. We're still going to support you. We're still going to be behind you.
I'm just saying, Carlee Wilson committed a misdemeanor and she had to go in.
Oh man, big shout out to Lady T Don't Disturb This Group. She actually said that Suge, Pac, and the Blood jumped Orlando, who was a Crip. Yes, indeed. And yep, LV Police didn't care. Indeed, like I said, they did not care. But I am not the one who's going to say, because I don't want to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because I still love my life. You know what I'm saying? God bless America. God bless the United States, and God bless the Yaggah Movement Radiocast.
Yaggah. That is my question though. Like, how did Carlee Russell have to go in for a misdemeanor, and then you have Donald Trump with the federal indictment? He's out here like raising money,
classifying information, and this man's still running. He's still running.
What kind of justice system is this?
What is?
Confused.
What is this? Like,
I get it. There's different levels and there's different things that have to happen, but not even to have to pay bond or anything. Like, you just get charged, and I received the charge, and then you just
go and brag about it to your villa. More logo. Dr. Sean,
I mean, what?
30 years for Tupac, and then this president is being charged. What is going on with the system? I mean, what is going on?
You would think it's accountability, but we all know it's something different. It's media, it's entertainment, it's propaganda. It's a lot. It's people shuffling their decks and trying to come out on top, whether it's campaigning or whether it's, trying to shape the view of a certain people or class of people.
Oh my God.
News isn't just news anymore. Honestly, it hasn't been for quite some time.
Well, that's why I just joined TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I just joined TikTok.
So
TikTok is my real news. You know what I'm saying? So I can find out who is the real Tupac killer. Because some of y'all don't want to tell us, you know what I'm saying? Even CNN got a broadcast that. I was like, even CNN even put that on. Because I remember, like, when Tupac passed away, that actually was the first one, to actually broadcast that. And I was pretty shocked for a minute. And then, again, almost 30 years later, it's another story to go back to it. But it's getting wild. It's getting wild, Joe. But we are going to get back to our following segments of the day. Ladies, I want you to join me because it's going to get hot in here. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. I'm getting hot right now because I'm about to learn today. I feel like I'm in educational science class because the Yaggah Movement Radiocast doesn't ban books in here. We learn books in here, yes indeed. And ladies, you're gonna teach me today. I'm gonna learn today. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. Indeed. Oh. Yeah. I'm just saying. Let's play some music. Now, this is the serious question. Big shout out, Mojave Koto. I see you. I see Hop Hodge movement. Most definitely bless up. Now, fellas, please get your ladies in here because I want to ask your ladies these questions. This serious, sincere, you know what I'm saying, sentimental, intimacy is that the English word?
Intimacy is, yeah,
Intimacy
that's the
question.
word, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ladies, please let me know. What makes a man bad at sex? Can I get a yaga on that one?
Yaga, yaga,
You know what I'm saying?
yaga.
Can I get a yaga on that one? Because like I said, I've been asking this. I believe I've read this somewhere, and the comments were very, very funny. I had some friends, and the horror stories I actually hear were very, very devastating. And as a man, I've kind of felt like, wow, I have some things I have to work on as a man because,
Personal?
I took it really personal. I was like on my toes, like, wow, this them sisters are talking real. They're talking straight up like that. Like this is some serious business. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to hear what they say.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, there said some things where you know what I'm saying. I was actually shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard some stories. You know what I'm saying? Now the one of the stories I want to share. I will not name nobody. You know what I'm saying? Is you know what I'm saying? A dude went to the house and started preaching the choir. Indeed.
He started preaching?
He started preaching.
Before
indeed.
sex?
No, he fell asleep. Yeah, she fell asleep.
Oh.
Yeah, she fell asleep. Yeah, she fell
Okay.
asleep. Yeah.
So that wasn't.
That was bad. But the other one, this dude actually was very picky on certain things. You know what I'm saying? Certain things, I guess he was not adventurous, because that's the word I keep on hearing. Adventure, you know what I'm saying? But we have another shout out, yo. We have another shout out.
Hey, this is Sarah Wiggin live on Yaggah Movement. Check out my new single, My Shepherd, out available on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. Stay positive, stay strong, never give up, believe in yourself. You can do it. Yaggah.
Yaggah. That's how we do it, man. We're gonna keep it nice and slow for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look, you have to say
not being adventurous.
Not being adventurous. Pretty much. I think communication. I guess learning your partner's body language or something like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I know as we get older, you know what I'm saying? As we get older, and fellas, I'm telling you right now, hit the gym. You know what I'm saying? Hit the mother loving gym, guys. I'm telling y'all.
Ladies too.
Ladies, you know what I'm saying? You hit the gym, but when you hit the gym, you know what I'm saying? Hit the gym from the backside, you know what I'm talking about? Yaga. Yes, indeed. But anyway, fellas, hit the gym, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Go get your biceps hard, do them ellipticals, do them cycling workout, brothers.
Cardio.
No, the cardio, man, the cardio is everything.
Don't have the stamina.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
really keep going.
Like I said, when I was in my early 20s, you know what I'm saying? My early 20s, like 20,
you mean
21.
Before you were 26?
I was 26 again, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Before I turned 26
again.
Yes, and before I turned 26 again, you know what I'm saying? I was very strong and powerful, and I was going through everywhere. I was like Superman, you know what I'm saying? Like Superman, you know what I'm saying? Like superhero.
Okay.
Fly everywhere. But now, you know what I'm saying? Things have changed. The ladies are becoming like us. They are more demanding than us. You know what I'm saying? Because I've heard some things.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean more demanding?
I mean, when it comes to that thing, they'll be asking for the business. They're like, yo, I want it right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, you give it to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Or you get the
women. We're kind of sexually suppressed.
Oh, look, fellas, y'all hear this? Fellas, get your notes. Get your notes, fellas.
Traditionally, way back when, what, 20, 30 years ago, women weren't really allowed to approach sex in that way.
Oh, wow.
Right? So now they're being vocal,
Mm.
and you're saying that they're being demanding because they're expressing their interest and they're expressing what they like. Is that what's going on?
We would love to know their interest, so then I can let my brothers out there who are listening to Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my notepads because there's some things I want to share with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But then, I'm not sure.
I mean, I talked to some people about it too.
But Dr. Sean, you're the doctor.
So
you're gonna heal the process.
Like everybody else,
you got to heal the process because.
Is it really healing? If you
yes, indeed, doctor.
If you think about it, is it really healing?
Yes, it is. It is healing. It is a healing for the body, for the soul. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I said the body first, but the soul later. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Make sure your body is satisfaction guarantee. You know what I'm talking about? And then the soul will feel the vine. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm just saying. Okay. But I heard some women talking about that. You know what I'm saying? But they were talking about the other. Can I say Mendengo?
I don't think you said on the air.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I don't know.
You did just say.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I heard women talking about stuff like that.
You're talking about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What makes a man? What makes a man
so
bad?
Some women were saying that.
Like the man. Yeah. But
I've heard about like more saying the motion in the ocean. Right, because
fellas, the motion of the ocean, drip, drip, you know what I'm saying? The motion of the ocean, fellas, drip, drip, you know what I'm saying? Fellas, that's what I'm talking about. Phoenix Souls AZ, yes indeed. Let me know what makes, you know what I'm saying? If you're a woman out there watching me, what makes a man bad at sex? You know what I'm saying? I want to know. I would love to know because it is a very interesting topic. We got Dr. Sean in the building to help us, the other fellas out there so they can be educated. You know what I'm saying? I got my pen. You know what I'm saying? I got my pen. I got my papers. I'm ready for y'all. I got my iPad. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna record.
I think everybody should be able to comment.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think just women.
Y'all need to comment. You know what I'm saying, fellas?
And women.
Let me know what's up.
Chime in on this one because I think you can learn something from the fellas too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But we're getting back right now. Yes, indeed. We're getting back right now. One more time, 2 more time, 3 more time, 4 more time. Oh, yeah. I want your body right. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me stop before someone start laughing at me and snatch the microphone off my mouth right now. But big shout out to Everson Clay, Lavender Jones. Yes, indeed. And we have Lead Music, Mirror, and my sister, Christy Ash, Losing It. Yes, indeed. Yaggah. Now, before we jump on our segment of the day, we would like to pay some bills of the day. Dr. Sean is going to help us pay some bills. And she's going to help us, too, with this segment of the day. And I told you already, ladies, we would like to know what makes a man bad at intimacy, a.k.a. sex. We want to know. You know what I'm saying? This is a Yaggah Movement Radiocast special relationship talk. Yes, indeed. Dr. Sean, would you please help us pay the bill? Yaggah.
Programming on KRDP is supported by Native Health with 3 locations in the Valley, including Central and Indian School in Phoenix, Dunlap and 25th Avenue in Phoenix, and Southern and Extension in Mesa. Native Health provides primary medical, dental, behavioral health, WIC, and wellness services for the underserved and urban Native American community. More information at 602-279-5262 or online at nativehealthphoenix.org.
Yaggah. And also just remind everybody that starting next Saturday and moving to August the 19th, we are going to celebrate the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, putting out 2 free tickets for those out there who would love to see the Phoenix Mercury versus the Indiana Fever on Sunday, August 20th. And there was free 2 tickets that we are going to give away. And we are going to share some information to see how you can be able to join the movement so you can get your free ticket to go watch the WNBA, most definitely. And also, we are celebrating first Friday at the Ceremony Cigar, the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, KRDP, so far says Entertainment is celebrating first Friday at the Ceremony Cigar. That's going to be August the 4th, next Friday, y'all. So you already know, just bring your family, your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a great atmosphere, good music, good food, good vibe.
Nice networking.
You know what I'm saying? Night networking, everything is beautiful right there. You know what I'm saying? So next Friday, we're going to be out there, most definitely. Now, let's jump on this because, I'm getting too hot right now with this topic. It got me so hot, because Dr. Shine, maybe should I answer that question? Because, I've heard some horror stories out there about that question, about what makes a man bad at intimacy for the children out there, but for the grown folks out there, wants them to be a little bit, nasty. You know what I'm saying? SEX, you know what I'm saying? Sex, okay? But, I heard some stuff about, you know what I'm saying, how, you know what I'm saying, we need to pay attention to our significant others out there. So now, Dr. Sean, you're the doctor, you know what I'm saying? And, I'm not sure if you'd like me to share the news that I've just heard from certain women that have told me about what has been the stuff that makes a man bad in bed.
Yeah, actually, I've been dying to hear it. You've been alluding to it. Spill the beans.
Well, for those out there who, first of all, now this is something that I usually like. I'm like, it could be on the person, but they go by the, by the person's status. I'm not sure if I can make it. If I can speak metaphorically, but the status, size, and all that great stuff.
They want someone with a big ego.
Yeah, the big ego, the big status quo, you know what I'm saying? And also, also, now, like I mentioned, pay attention to their bodies. Pay attention to the change in their bodies. Okay. And when I heard that, first, like I said, I'm 26 right again, and I'm learning today. But then again, I realized that as we mature into the future, our body changes, especially for men. I've heard horror stories about, certain men out there who pretty much does not give the great satisfaction because of whatever change is going on. But the most important thing that I've heard is just pay attention to your significant other, because if you don't pay attention, then she might wave off, ocean the wave, drip somewhere else. I'm just saying.
Okay,
but,
so I'm going to give you an analogy.
Yes,
I'm going to give you an analogy because a lot of times when we talk about any subject, it helps to kind of use metaphors or talk about another subject in lieu of it. So what makes anything bad? Something is bad when it doesn't reach its goal. Right. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So when you miss the mark, right?
Right.
Then that's when people would say, okay, well, that's bad because the goal wasn't achieved.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So let's say you're driving to work and you drive, but you never actually get to work.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So your navigation on that was bad because you didn't reach your destination.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think a lot of times bad sex, and I actually did some research and I asked some people, so I'm going to kind of give that input too. But a lot of times it comes down to what is the goal of the man.
Oh, really?
And a lot, yeah. Because if his goals don't align with his partner's goals, then it's going to be bad because he's going to miss the mark. He's not going to achieve what she's trying to achieve because they don't have the same objectives.
Oh, wow. So pretty much the man has to be aligned with his lady when it comes to that goal reaching. You know what I'm saying?
It goes both ways. I know we like to throw gender and say, oh, what does a man but it takes two to tango, unless if you're tangling by yourself, I'm sure you're not complaining. So if you're taking you are tangling, then yes, there has to be some alignment with what's going on and what needs to take place. Because you can't guess, really. I think sometimes women, we have to do better about being open-minded and understanding that it's a learning process.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so you have, like you said, you have to be attentive. You have to learn the other person, you have to be willing to do that. But if he's not in the mindset to do that, and his objective is something else, he's just a squirrel trying to get a nut or something of that nature,
yes,
then it might end up bad for the woman just because the objectives aren't the same, the goals aren't the same.
Hashtag satisfaction guaranteed. Indeed. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all. Look. So, like, see all this. Look. So the paying attentive, attentive.
Being attentive.
Be attentive to your, to your lady.
Like you said, watching body language,
and
but actual communication.
Yes.
Because many people have gotten in trouble for not getting consent.
Yes.
Which is verbal communication that what we're about to do, we both want to do. Some people probably should get it in writing the way I've been watching them.
I actually have to agree with that, because I think with communication will lead to, any type of caress, any type of touching, any type
and I
of
remember an episode
cuddling,
of
right?
Dave Chappelle where he had like an agreement that the woman had to like sign before bed. Do you remember that episode?
Yes, I remember. Yes, indeed.
And and she had to like check off the boxes of what she would and wouldn't
do this.
I mean, honestly, more conversations like that need to happen. But I'll tell you, the number one thing that I heard when asking this question was hygiene.
Oh,
men.
Oh my God!
Need to make sure that they smell good. And that they're prepared for what they're trying to do.
Oh, Jesus, Lord.
I was kind of surprised at that because, of course, you would think that's a given, but then maybe not.
Well, I mean, isn't that properly the protocol just to,
I mean, it's so hot
follow your...
I can't even imagine. I don't want to even think about that.
Yeah, I mean, protocol is just to follow your hygiene protocols daily, what I'm saying?
But especially before physical intimacy.
And after you get up from, from some type of hardcore activity, you know what I'm saying? And then you want to go and do another activity. I mean, cleanliness is, isn't that what COVID happened?
And then the follow-up activity, making sure that after that there's still that intimacy going on. Some people limit intimacy to just the physical, and they end up totally ruining a good vibe because of how they handle things after.
Oh my gosh! I mean, my replies to those questionable ladies that actually I have to ask, because I cannot say anything, I cannot say no name because this ain't no Tekashi 6ix9ine type of show over here, right? You know what I'm saying? Now the one thing I asked was that so what about like you mentioned, like I believe the motion. Pretty much like the satisfaction, like what like do you ask your person, or first of all, like don't you try to find out if that person is into the same level as you, because a lot of times we meet people up, everything is great, or we go on a date, and then some of them get disappointed because they're thinking, oh well, maybe that person is this, I'm thinking he's like this, like that, and then they get disappointed because either the person was thinking of themselves, what I'm saying, like the selfish way, because I know, some guy, once we get to that motion of the ocean, what I'm saying, it's a game over, what I'm saying, it's game over.
And that's part of it. That's part of it.
I just say, but I cannot say too much in here because it was quite vivid.
Well, I will say if someone is aiming to please, that their activity will look totally different than what you're talking about.
Oh, right on. So what's one advice that you have to give to all the fellas out there, that are listening to us? Get the Yaggah Movement.
That would be the advice. Aim to please.
Aim to please.
Aim to please.
Aim to please. Yaggah. I'm just saying. It's not me, fellas. Dr. Shine said it, what I'm saying? And all the ladies out there who are watching us said it too, all right? Let's make sure that we cater to our ladies out there, what I'm saying? Aim to please. Yaggah. Dr. Sean, thank you for the information. Thank you for the info. Thank you for all the love and support, man. And I want to say that next week is First Friday, man. So what's going on First Friday? What will we be at first Friday?
Ceremony Cigar and Coffee.
Right on, right on,
Right
right
there in
on.
Glendale.
Right on. Glendale, right there, 7150 North 57th Avenue, Glendale, Arizona, 85303. Yes, in New York.
And honestly, I was surprised to be outside. It was pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
To have it set up. So
You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all can come and chill with us and network, enjoy the festivity, enjoy the networking, businesses out there coming together once, and also for those out there who are having any events out there, let us know so we can be able to broadcast your events, make sure that we can be able to share your events to the peers out there, to Phoenix, Arizona, to Tucson, to Flagstaff, to the whole Arizona states, all the way from the east to the west. Y'all already know how we do. I want to say thank y'all for joining me today. Yeah, today was a freestyle show.
Yeah, it was fun.
You know what I'm saying? It was very fun. I mean, we just chill for a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's hot outside. It's very hot. But my advice to all of y'all out there is please, if you're in Phoenix, Arizona, or if you are in Arizona on the central or south, please drink some water. Please drink some water. Stay hydrated, and stay blessed. Just cover yourself. Just stay cool, stay calm. And if you look like me, don't look angry when you see the sun, okay? Don't look angry. Okay, if you look like me, all you melanated brothers and sisters out there, during the summer, stop looking mad in the summer, okay? Y'all need to smile because the sun is shining upon us. Yaga, yaga, yaga. I want to say thanks to all everybody out there. Dr. Shine, we'll see you next Saturday.
All right.
Can we get a yaga, yaga, yaga one more time? Yaga, 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 yeah. Saturday, y'all. Ow. Ow. Oh. Hey. What can I say? What can I say? We see y'all. You guys are gifted, and humble, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to say thank y'all for supporting us. Thank you for just giving us the love and support. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going out over here right now because Instagram, you see you again. Yeah, don't cut me off this time. Don't cut me off. Yeah, see, I got to go on Instagram, so Instagram won't cut me off for that stuff. It's going to cut me off real quick. You know what I'm saying? Real quick right there. You know what I'm saying? But everybody knows what's good. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody out there for just joining us today, for just being such a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Just being such a, just a support system to all of us out there. We thank y'all. We appreciate it. Love y'all most. Please, we see you next Saturday. Mr. Clean B, Dr. Shine, and we are going to be at the Ceremony Cigar next Friday for First Friday, y'all. I know it's going to be packing it downtown, but we're going to be out there popping up too. So we might be popping some champagne, you know what I'm saying? Passing out Dutchie, you know what I'm saying? But it's going down. It's going down like that. So I'm good. So bless up to everybody. Y'all stay tuned. Yaga, y'all. Bless. Yeah. Woo.